Welcome mates, I am Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back once again for another Predator Hunting Grounds video as we get closer and closer to the release date of Predator Hunting Grounds on April 24th. I'm super excited for this game and I cannot wait for it, but in this video we'll be highlighting the idea of a single player story or campaign being added to Predator Hunting Grounds. But before we do get into this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button to keep up to date with our content on the daily. We know majority of our viewers are watching the content, but they have not subscribed yet, so make sure to hit the subscribe button to keep up to date. So without further ado, let's go straight into this. So Predator Hunting Grounds is a game that's based on an asymmetrical multiplayer gameplay experience. That's what we know the game to be of today. We've had gameplays on our channel highlighting it and just showcasing some of the multiplayer side of things. We've also had our live stream when we went through a bit of single player content, but nothing too much because it's not considered to be single player content, but the idea is there. And that idea is that the developers of this game, IllFonic, did this to Friday the 13th, another game that they developed when they created multiplayer experience which was asymmetrical, but also highlighted single player content or offline mode content for the player base to enjoy as well, so they have to be constantly online to play the game or enjoy it. Same thing may happen here as well, we just don't know yet. So we're going to highlight some ideas and concepts of what could possibly happen if this game contains a story mode or even a campaign experience within Predator Hunting Grounds. Because at this very moment, the only part of single player content within the game is the tutorial, which is very short. It's maybe around 5 minutes at most. That's if you stuff it up and you freeze or you don't know what the commands are since you're not going through it. But that is it. It's a very small tutorial. No story, no campaign, no single player content further from that. So that's something that is maybe devastating for majority of players. For myself, I do play a lot of multiplayer games, so I expect it to be like this, but also I expect a bit of single player content or a story or lore or some type of more interesting factors to the game when it comes to the single player side of things. So people are able to explore, even though it's just a couple of hours, it could be up to like 4 hours of content that's single player and the rest is all online. I think people will be satisfied for that idea if they had a choice of that. Obviously not a 4-hour tutorial, but like maybe 50-minute tutorial and then 3 hour 45 minutes of story threshed out campaign with lore and some ideas of what the hell this game is doing when it comes to that. That'd be kind of cool. So it helps all the newcomers to understand movement, gameplay, what aspects to expect when they jump onto the multiplayer side of things after that story mode. It's very great, and if they finish the story mode, maybe they get a skin or a mask they can use online to show off that they actually finished the story mode and didn't just jump onto online experience straight away. I think that'd be kind of cool. And within this single player content, you can have content from the homeworld as a Predator leaves the homeworld to go towards Earth and also be a part of the Predator 1987 movie, which this game is based on. If they can show the arc of them going from that point to this point and also make it feel like it entails the idea of what the feeling was of the Predator in that moment from his point and perspective in the 1987 movie. I think that'll be kind of cool to see because obviously in the movie it really focuses on the Marines, them teaming up together and trying to survive from the Predator. But what if the Predator did a certain thing and then another outcome would arise or another opportunity? Those type of things you don't get to see in the movie, maybe you can see him here. Like he maybe kills one of the members and for that reason something else happens, or he goes to a different camp instead and never meets Dutch and his gang. There's so many things that could happen. And what they could do is reflect the multiplayer experience of the fighting team and how the mission system is laid out for them within the Predator's scheme. So if you wanted to play Predator within the single player campaign, you'll be able to go through a series of missions, which are pretty much how stories usually work. You have to get to one point to another through a mission or objective, and that could highlight pretty much those objectives that the fire team have in the online experience. As like a little nice icon to connect to that, you go through a series of missions within a story or chapter, and then from there you gain the lore, the intel, cinematics activate, you get to see parts of the Predator universe or the Predator thinks, the Predator's equipment, things that we didn't see before in detail, because I personally believe there'll be a small quantity of people that have read the comics and there'll be a large community of people that have watched the movies, and obviously the stuff that I highlight in each of those are completely different. The comics will end up having more sources and information compared to the movies that highlight just quantity of what is possible within the Predator universe. But mates, in the comment section down below, tell me your opinions and thoughts about this video, and would you guys want to see a game that is based on a Predator single player experience that is open world, or would you want 3 to 4 hour Predator first person single player experience within this game here in Predator Hunting Grounds? I'll most likely start a poll on my channel in the community tab, so guys vote there and make sure you tell me your opinions there. If not, just tell me in the comment section down below. And don't forget to hit that like button to show your support and hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with our content. And as always, it's a pleasure to have you mates on the channel, and I'll catch you mates in the next one. Bye.